Welcome, everyone, to this special series for all you alt links here at Alter.
Yeah, great to be kicking this off. Alter, as you know, is our marketing and advertising agency.
And we've got a pretty clear vision.
We do. To be recognized as the home of limitless creativity, that's the goal.
Exactly. So we're starting a deep dive series, really looking into what it means to truly live our core values.
And today's value is a big one, adaptability.
Right. And the principle itself, it's stated very clearly. I stay updated with the latest platforms and tools, applying them to my work.
That's it. Simple, but really profound in practice.
Totally. And the whole point of this series, this deep dive, is to get under the skin of what that means day to day for all of us as alt links.
Yeah, how do we actually do it? How does it strengthen our culture, our collaboration?
Make us a more powerful, united team. So let's get into it.
Okay, so we'll break down what adaptability really looks like in our work here.
And importantly, what it doesn't look like. Clear up any confusion.
Exactly. With examples that hopefully feel really relevant to what everyone's doing across the agency.
Okay, adaptability.
Mm.
At Alter, what's the core idea?
Well, fundamentally, it's our ability to evolve, to embrace change, really, stay flexible.
Which is crucial in this industry. It moves so fast.
Incredibly fast. And especially for us, being an integrated agency, we've got so many different teams needing to work together seamlessly.
That's a great point. It's not just, say, the performance team that needs this.
Oh, absolutely not. It cuts across everything. Performance, marketing, content, client success, social, SEO, design.
Sales, HR, web development.
All of us.
Precisely. There are always new platforms, updated tools, shifts in how audiences behave. Change is the only constant, really.
So if we want to be that home of limitless creativity,
Yep.
then every single alt link needs this adaptability. It's non-negotiable.
Okay, let's make it concrete. Examples are always helpful.
Yeah.
What does adaptability actually look like in practice for different teams?
Right. Let's take performance marketing. A new ad platform feature comes out, maybe some advanced targeting or new automation.
Okay.
An adaptable team member doesn't just note it. They jump in, learn how it works, figure out how to apply it strategically.
To make the campaigns better.
Exactly. More efficient, better results for the client. That's the driver.
Makes sense. What about, say, content or copywriting?
Well, there you're seeing things like AI writing tools becoming more prevalent.
Right.
So adaptability there might mean exploring those tools, not to replace creativity, but maybe to help with, I don't know, initial research or outlining.
Streamlining things a bit.
Yeah, while keeping that essential human voice. And it's also adapting tone, right? LinkedIn needs a different approach than, say, Instagram.
Totally different vibe.
Mm-hmm.
And design. I imagine they're constantly adapting.
Oh, constantly. The design world is so dynamic. So for our designers, it could be mastering new Figma plugins to work smarter, or experimenting with the latest motion design trends to keep our visuals fresh. Maybe even using AI editing tools to speed up some production tasks.
Without losing quality, of course.
Never sacrificing quality. That's key.
And it's not just the making stuff teams, is it? Client success.
Absolutely vital for them, too. Adaptability for client success means staying way ahead on market trends.
Knowing what's coming.
Exactly. And really digging deep into the client-specific niche, their industry. That lets them give better strategic advice, build stronger relationships.
Okay. What about teams maybe less directly client-facing, like accounts or sales?
Still hugely important. Think about new CRM systems or better proposal tools or data dashboards.
The tools.
Right. An adaptable person in accounts or sales embraces those modern tools, uses them to streamline their own process, make things smoother for everyone, including the client. It's a game changer for efficiency.
And HR. Maybe not the first team people think of with adaptability in our context.
That's fair, but it's definitely relevant. An adaptable HR approach might mean exploring new hiring platforms to find the best talent.
Or finding better ways to keep the team engaged.
Exactly. New employee engagement tools or strategies, anything to strengthen our internal culture as we grow and change.
And the web team, they must live and breathe this stuff.
They really do. They're right on the front lines of tech changes. For them, it's, learning new development frameworks all the time.
Keeping up with UI UX trends.
Definitely. Making sure our digital stuff looks and feels cutting edge. And of course, adapting to every little SEO change Google throws out there.
So it's not always about massive system changes then. It's smaller stuff too.
Absolutely. Day-to-day actions, like a social media manager sees a certain post format taking off.
And they jump on it.
Yeah, they pivot, make more of that content. Or a strategist looking at real-time data.
And adjusting the plan mid-flight.
Precisely. Not being afraid to tweak things based on what's actually happening. That's adaptability in micro moments. Super important.
So, the big picture here. Why is this so critical for Alter?
It's fundamentally about progress. It's fostering that mindset, that willingness to learn constantly, try new things, and actually apply that new knowledge.
It's how we stay ahead.
It's how we lead. When everyone embraces this, we're not just keeping pace, we're innovating, we're pushing forward.
Okay, that gives a really good sense of what adaptability is for us. But you mentioned clarifying what it isn't. That seems just as important.
Crucial, yeah. Because the word can sometimes be misunderstood. We need to be clear on the boundaries.
So let's tackle that. What does adaptability not mean at Alter?
Okay, first big one. It doesn't mean throwing out your core skills, your expertise.
Right, it's not about abandoning ship.
Exactly. It's not chasing every single shiny new trend just because it's there. It's about thoughtfully integrating new things.
Things that genuinely enhance what you already do well.
Precisely. Adding to your toolkit, making your existing skills even more powerful.
Got it. What else?
It also doesn't mean working in a vacuum, in your own little silo.
Ah, interesting.
Often, adopting something new works best when teams collaborate. If design tries new motion software, maybe they talk to video or social about how it fits best.
So learning together.
Yeah, learning from each other. Adaptability is often a team sport, not just an individual thing. It strengthens how we work together.
Makes total sense.
Yeah.
Adapting as a whole agency.
Exactly. And one more point. It's not about being purely reactive, bouncing from one thing to another without a plan.
Just chasing fires?
Kind of, yeah. Adaptability needs to be purposeful, strategic. It should always link back to our main goals. Doing better work, getting better results for clients, strengthening Alter.
So be discerning about the changes you embrace.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Strategic, thoughtful adaptation, not just change for change's sake.
Okay, so wrapping up this deep dive on adaptability.
Hmm?
What's the main takeaway for every alt-link listening?
The core message is really this. Adaptability isn't just nice to have. It's fundamental. It's absolutely essential for every single one of us here.
It's what keeps us relevant.
Relevant, competitive, innovative. It's the engine driving us towards that vision of limitless creativity.
And recognizing that each person's contribution matters.
Hugely. Every time you embrace a change, learn a new tool, apply something new effectively, you're directly contributing. You're making Alter stronger, better. It's a collective effort built on individual actions.
Well put. Okay, that concludes our first deep dive, focusing on adaptability. But stay tuned.
Because next time, we're tackling another core value. We'll be delving into the power of having a growth mindset.
Yeah, what does that really mean? Committing to learning, staying curious, always looking to improve.
We'll unpack all of that, how it applies right here at Alter.
Fantastic. So until then, let's all keep evolving, learning, and adapting together. Let's make Alter the best it can possibly be. Thanks for tuning in.